This video is not a review on the game. It is mainly my opinion on if Runescape is worth playing in 2021 as a new player or returning player or someone who's only playing old school Runescape or anyone who isn't currently playing the game mainly. Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Javelric here and today we're back with another video. I'm gonna give my opinion on another thing. Thank you for all the support on the last video. If you haven't done so already, make sure to check it out. Same with this one. Always leave comments. I always want to know what you guys think. I had some very interesting perspectives on last videos and the same goes for this one. So for any new player that is watching this video, go check the comment section down below. Maybe some people have some other tips, but I'm just going to go through some main things with RuneScape and if it is worth playing in 2021. So to begin with, I just want to point something out that is super duper important. A lot of people that I speak to are always telling me, hey, you've been playing this game for over 15 years, you're way too far ahead of me to ever be able to play with you, but also to engage with the content you're engaging in, and they think that it will take them 15 years to get there, but that is far and far from true, especially with modern RuneScape, with the XP rate just going up and up and up, which is fine. Maxscape isn't the biggest achievement anymore. It's still a big achievement, but it's not like the holy grail of achievements like it, for example, is in old school RuneScape or how it was back in the day. It is a lot more achievable for newer players, but also just for casual players, which makes it a really good thing. And that being said, the most important thing about RuneScape, even though it's called a massive multiplayer online role-playing RPG, whatever, it's a single player game. You play the game for yourself. You play it with your friends, but you play it for yourself. It's your account, it's your progress, it is your journey to whatever you want to achieve. And that is the most important thing to keep in mind when you're playing RuneScape, is that it is your journey. And I know that sounds very cringe and blah blah blah, but it's very true. Like, I have my own goals on my account, and you might look at my account and be like, well, why are you not doing this? Because that is most efficient, or why are you not doing that, or whatever. But that is not important. RuneScape is riddled with efficiency. But that is definitely not something you should focus on, especially not as a new player. What you should focus on, however, is following the activity path. I haven't followed it because, I have no need to make a new account. And second of all, when I make a new account, I know what to do with it because, like I said, I've been playing the game for 15 years, so I know what to do. But I have some friends that recently started RuneScape and they've been following the new activity path, and from what I understand from it, it is really good. It gives you like little tasks to follow and gives you a general idea about the game. It teaches you little mechanics and it teaches you step by step what to do in the game, because the interface, the combat system, everything in the game is very, very overwhelming. And I understand that, especially to someone who is maybe even new to role-playing games or RPGs or whatever you want to call them. No one role-plays, let's be real. Well, people do, but barely anyone does. But if you're new to this genre, but you're very much interested in it, it is tough and so overwhelming with everything that's gets thrown at you. But just follow the activity path and you will slowly but surely learn things. And I think one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you is that the wiki and YouTube are your best friends. Even Twitch, but less so, but I'll get into that in a second. But the wiki, the RuneScape wiki, it's runescape.wiki. I'm pretty sure. I'll put the link in the description down below. So if you're uncertain on which one it is, because there's another one, like an old one, the fandom wiki. It's not that one, it's the other one. But it's in the description down below, so don't worry about it. It has everything, like literally everything you need to know. There's an efficient quest list on there if you're interested in that. Like, oh, what quest should I do? What order should I do them in? I don't know. You can always look at that list, but the wiki pretty much has information, and that is something I do want to say if you're considering playing the game, is you must be willing to put in time. And I mean time. You don't have to play 8 hours a day. You can play like 2 hours a day or something, but it is not like Call of Duty, or it's not like any other game like Fortnite or whatever, where you just hop on, play a couple of games, and you pop off. Like that's not RuneScape. It is dedicating your time to a game, to building your character, to progressing in the game, to get better gear, to get better stats, to get better areas unlocked, to just get everything upgraded as much as you can. And that will take a long time. And same with that time, it also takes a lot of research. Like, I use the wiki at least 20, 25 times a day. And like I said, I've been playing the game for 15, 16 years because I want to look things up. I want to see, oh, what does this? Oh, okay, this monster I'm killing, what does it drop? Or we're talking about a new boss. Oh, okay, well, what do you need for it? Like, what do I need to work towards? And that is probably something that I would say is the most difficult thing. What do you do in the game? Like, there's so much to do, man. Like, what is it that you do to, you know, get somewhere where you enjoy the game? Like, in the background right now, you see me doing clue scrolls. And that is something I really do enjoy. It's a members thing, but I love doing clue scrolls. But I think the best thing to do in the game is finding something you love. If you're playing the game and you think like, yo, this combat system, sick. I love it. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, go look what the first boss is that you can kill. In free to play, it is King Black Dragon, I believe. Go see what you need to kill the King Black Dragon. You will need some gear. Try and get that gear. Oh, how are you trying to get that gear? You probably need a rune plate body. Oh, for a rune plate body, you need to do Dragon Slayer. And that's kind of how RuneScape works. Find the thing that you want to work towards, and then work towards it. And then you think like, okay, cool, I've killed the first boss. What's the next one? It is something I want to be working on, like a boss progression video, like where do you start bossing and where do you go from there. But that's for in the future. If it's out and you're watching the video in the future, I might have put it in the description down below. I'll probably forget it, but if I don't, it will be in the description down below. So just check it if you're watching this in like 2 or 3 months time or something. But don't expect it because I'm the type of person that forgets it. But back to the topic of knowing the things that you want to work towards. Another thing is quest. If you're really enjoying quests, try to finish all the free-to-play quests. That's a good challenge, especially if you don't want to invest the money into membership just yet. But that's mainly it. Find something that you want to work towards and try and work towards it. And don't try to skip things because, for example, with the clue scrolls I'm doing, there are certain steps that you need to do quests for. And I know people, and it's if they're watching it, I love you, but that is no good excuse like, oh, I'll do it another time. And I do it myself as well, and all RuneScape players do it. But just like, oh yeah, you know what, I'll just do that quest in a little while. I can't be asked doing it now. But the thing is, that is like the best way to progress your account. Jesus Christ. Talking is very difficult, man. You try and do everything that's thrown at you. So for example, if you need to do 10 things before you get that one thing, go do them, because you never have to do those 10 things again, and they're probably useful for other things as well in the game. So never try to skip out on those kind of things. And one thing that I do want to give everyone that is gonna start RuneScape, try and adapt the RuneScape mentality. You're probably thinking, what the hell is that? Is that the mentality of like playing 12 hours a day, just seshing here, just sitting here with a can of Monster and snacks and everything? And my answer to that is yes. No, I'm joking. No, the RuneScape mentality is do boring things whilst you're doing other things. I am not sitting here fishing, staring at my screen, waiting for my inventory to fill up, run to the bank, rinse and repeat for hours upon end. I'm not doing that. I can't be asked. First of all, I have 99 fishing. I don't have to. But that's besides the point. What are we doing whilst doing that is, I'm either on Discord talking to someone, but most likely I'm watching a show on Netflix, or I'm watching some YouTube videos. You might even be listening to me right now whilst you're doing that, because that is the RuneScape mentality. Do the boring tasks whilst you're doing something else. Like, when I'm on Discord with my friends, I'm usually not fishing, I'm usually not woodcutting, I'm usually not, grinding skills out. You could do, but I'm mainly just bossing. I'm doing clue scrolls, or I'm doing something that, is fun to be around people with and just talk about it and everything like that. But, boring things, go watch a YouTube video, man. Like, especially if you have 2 screens, or just, set down your phone in front of your monitor, like how I used to do it before I had 2 monitors. And, just go watch YouTube videos, or listen to a podcast, or listen to some music. Like, do something to distract yourself from the boring things, because that is the thing that will burn you out the most when you play RuneScape, is having to do those boring grinds. Because there are a lot of boring grinds in this game. I'm sorry to tell you, it's a part of the game. But they're a lot less boring whilst you're just, clicking once every couple of minutes. Just, make sure you're fishing or cutting the tree or whatever, whilst, watching your favorite show on Netflix. Makes it a lot easier. And that's probably a very good thing to tell new players, because I've seen my friends like, oh, this is boring, and they're just mining. I'm like, yeah, mining is boring. Go watch a YouTube video. And it's like, yeah, but I'm playing a game. And I'm like, yeah, but RuneScape sometimes is a background game. It's sometimes like something you don't do actively. Like, yes, when I'm bossing or doing clue scrolls, it is active, but it won't be active when I'm doing mining or fishing. Like, all RuneScape players you will talk to will be doing something else. Like, go talk to RuneScape players about series. They have watched a lot of them. And that's something as well that I want to give new players. Talk to people in game. Usually they want to help you. There's some, dickheads there, but usually most people do want to help you. So just ask in game, like, hey mate, can I ask you a question? Usually people do want to like answer that. Some people are AFK or whatever. But, always try and ask questions in game and join Discord. You can always join my Discord and there's a RuneScape section. You can always ask me questions. Same goes on Twitter, Twitch, whatever. Everything is in the description down below. Self-promotion for the win. But seriously though, go on Twitch, go to smaller streamers and ask them for advice. 9 out of 10 streamers will be happy to help you with whatever you want to do in the game. So just ask them and they will give you some advice. And lastly, before I have my final piece of advice, when do you become member? That is totally up to you. What I would tell you, or what I would tell a lot of people, is like, try and play free to play for a little while, especially if you're very uncertain about the game. Go play free to play, go do some quests, go try and kill the King Black Dragon, go try and progress your account in a way that, you have a basic understanding of the game. There's so much to the game, and even I'm still learning till this day, so you don't have to understand the game fully to become a member. But when you do, it does open up the game massively. So that could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing. So like I said, if you're uncertain about becoming a member, then play free to play. Go do the quest, do all the quests, go kill the King Black Dragon and the Giant Maul. And I think you can do the Qualified Queen. I'm not too sure about that, but you might be able to. And then think like, okay, you know what? I'm still enjoying this. I want more. And then you can become a member and then the game really opens up to you. I think that's the most important thing about membership. I can't make the decision for you. I can't tell you what to do with your money. I don't play without membership, but that's because my account is in such a advanced state that free to play literally has nothing to offer. But for you, it might be different. It might be just a game you want to play a little bit and you don't want to dedicate time to it because it's a monthly subscription. You can cancel at any time, but that really is up to you and you got to figure out that for yourself. So before I end the video, I just want to say, just have fun with the game. A lot of old players, like longer players that have been playing the game for a long amount of time, they forget that a lot. They just grind, efficiency, and I will make a video on that as well. But just have fun, man. Just enjoy it. It's a journey, and I would love to go back in time and experience RuneScape for the first time again, because that was something magical. I remember sitting here just, woodcutting, just cutting willow trees in Draenor and being so excited to get level 40 woodcutting or 41 woodcutting to be able to use that rune axe, or when I was in the Stronghold of Security killing minotaurs trying to click iron arrows. Thinking about it now, that's the most inefficient stuff to do, but I had a hell of a lot of fun when I did it when I was younger. So that's just it. Just have fun with the game. Enjoy it. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you join Discord or stream and ask people questions, because people are usually down there to help you. And if not, just block them. If they're being idiots, just block them. They're not worth your time. And yeah, just go have fun. The wiki is your best friend. Keep that in mind. And I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. I hope it wasn't too much of a ramble, and I hope it gives you a bit of a view on if you should play this game or if it's maybe not the game for you. But I really appreciate it. Leave a comment section down below. Leave a comment in this comment section down below. Leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. Make sure to check out all the links in the description down below. I stream every single day on Twitch. Twitter, you can follow me. I post pictures of my dog, so if you want to see that, just go there. Join my Discord if you have any questions. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Have fun with the game, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Much love and goodbye.